Welcome back to our tutorial series. In this video, we are going to have our first practice together. You can download the practice file from lesson resources on learning platforms. Next, we are going to import the graphics with the import graphic button here. Or you can go to File and Import Graphics. We are going to import our first practice, which are the outline here. We are not going to embroider this on shirt or on any type of fabrics. The main purpose are introducing tools and practicing only. As a result, we do not care about the total width and height here, so I would like you to select the image here from color object list, as known as bitmap. We can load the bitmap with hotkey K to load the bitmap in positions, which means you can move it around. I would like to select the digitize run tool here. You can use your mouse wheel button to zoom in and zoom out. And we are going to create all of these outlines in this practice together one by one. For every left click, it will turn into a straight line. For every right click, it will be combining with the previous one and turn into a curve. You don't have to be so precise for the practice, because the main purpose is getting used to left and right clicks. And now we are going to do them all together. If you did it wrong, you can hit the backspace buttons to delete the previous points or note. You can use scroll wheel on your mouse to zoom in and zoom out. It will help you to place the point easier. I will speed up the process of the first outline here. If you did it wrong, you can hit the backspace buttons to delete the previous points or note. Okay, so when you finish, you hit enter one time and that's it. You get your first embroidery objects. To turn off the left and right clicking sounds, you can click on the option button and uncheck the play button sound here. So which means that when you use left and right click, you will not hear any beeping sound. For the next outline, you can just go on with some straight line. If you are already familiar with the left and the right click, and you can already create the shape, you can skip these practice videos because I will do them all together and it might take time. Enter, then we are done with the third one here. The first one is finished. Moving to the next one, we have another curve outline. And some right click will do the job. This one is very simple, isn't it? Okay, so the next one is a star with some curved lines, but you can use some straight line instead. I think it will be fine for the first practice. So you might ask yourself that we have a lot of tools, right? So what is the difference between this digital run, OpenShape, and other tools to create outlines? Technically, they share the same objectives. Right now, I'm using the OpenShape tools. I'm just keep using the left and the right clicks. As you can see, we still have the same results as using digital run tools. How about the column Cs? The default setting of column Cs is using satin outlines, which give us satin stitch effects. But for the left and the right click, it's still the same. It is all about you creating the line from points first, and then you can select or adjust all of the characteristics. For the stitch, add the outline style later. For the results, column C will turn out as a satin for the outline, but we can change the outline type here to run. For example, for the result from OpenShape tool, you can just change to the satin from the outline. It will look the same as column C first result, so you don't have to worry about many tools in this software. The objective is creating line and outlines. If you did it wrong, you can hit the backspace buttons to delete the previous points or note. Or if you would like to change any point and shape, you select the object and press hotkey H, and you can right click or left click on the line to add a point. For example, a point right in the middle, or you can select a point to delete it with the delete buttons. For example, I made a mistake here, okay? I will just keep doing it until the end. For example, I made a mistake here, and I'm going to select this object and press H to open reshape mode. I'm gonna add a right click here so I can curve it like the designs. I'm gonna add a few more here to make sure that it fit in the design, and then we got it. Let's move to the next one. Working with the curves is always harder than working with straight lines. Some right clicks, then we are done. So the next one is easy. Another copy designs. But we are almost there. You shouldn't use so many left and right click without any purpose or very close to each others, because sometimes they are useless and create unnatural lines. So try your best minimize the number of clicks as much as possible. So right now I have finished all of the outlines. You can turn off the bitmap with this button from view toolbar. I'm going to change the background to blacks so I can see easier, and you can turn off the grid here. So we finished the first practice together. I would like to remind you that again we are not going to embroider this on any fabrics. This is just for practicing because there are more factors we have to know and understand to create an actual format file to run on the machines. So this is the end for our first practice. I will see you in the next videos. Goodbye.